Hello everyone, and so here we have a pick a card pile, and today it's for what you need to know about your future partner. So take a breath, deep breath in and out, and then pick the deck that you're drawn to, either the rose quartz, the fluorite, or the goldstone. So you've picked the rose quartz today. Rose quartz is a stone for love, for self-love, for platonic love, and for romantic love. It's a great stone for healing oneself around the issues to do with love. So let's have a look and see what we have for you. I'm going to start with these bottom cards first and see what kind of person it is that you need to be looking for. So you're looking for somebody that's going to have a lot of sensitivity in their lives. That's what's going to benefit you the most. And I'm feeling that that sensitivity isn't just a case of them being a sensitive person. It's going to be more reflected in their behaviors. They're sensitive to you. They're sensitive to their emotional self and your emotional self. And they're able to deal with emotional issues really well. They have a high level of emotional maturity. And that is going to benefit the potential for your relationship so much, because they're going to be able to help you let go of some of your potential issues. They're also you're going to need someone with massive amounts of integrity. So this means the opposite of potentially the people that you've been dating up until this point. They have to be all about you, all about everything that you are going to bring to them. You can't, this is the opposite energy of any kind of fuckboy energy. This is pure, straight, honest, to the point, and they're going to follow it through. So you're going to need to give it back to them in return. We also have the far-sightedness. So they're looking to the future. This isn't the next person that you need to have in your life needs to be viewing the future. So that means you need to have the same goals. It means you need to have the same paths that you're both on. Spiritually, politically, all of those things need to be enmeshed in such a way so that when you grow your lives together, you're both growing in the same direction. And don't be afraid with your next partner to really look at the future and the things that you want to achieve, because they're going to be in exactly the same place. They're also going to be massively self-assured. So you're needing that confidence. You need them to be confident so that you can feel the confidence as well. That's really massively important. And having that confidence, them having that confidence will just bring it out in you more. But it's not just confidence in how they look physically, though that's important. It's going to be a quiet confidence in themselves, the belief in themselves. Part of this kind of farsightedness and integrity, they're going to be very sure that they are right, that their way of living is right, that their way of getting to the place that they want to be is right. So whilst these are all lovely traits, there may be some arrogance in there, maybe some earned arrogance, and maybe you need that. Maybe you need a bit of arrogance in your life from somebody who is just going to help unlock some belief in yourself. So let's see what the other cards are saying. Okay, so we have this summer energy here, and it's basking in joy and light. The summer energy is very much about taking that part of your life, that chunk of your life. If you think about life as spring, summer, autumn, winter. The summer of the life is where you make your big things, where you have your babies, where you plant your crops, or reap the rewards of your crops in some cases. But the summer is when you have the joy. And so the next partner that you have is going to have to bring joy into your life. If you're meeting them and they have all these qualities that you're looking for here, but they don't have joy, you need to let it go. You need to let this person bring joy into your life. You need to let them bring freshness and just that, that feel on your skin, that summer can bring, that the sun brings. You want that, but it has to be like in your soul. That's the joy that you want from your next partner. There's also this here. So your next partner is going to be very in tune with their instincts, and like I said, with the self-assuredness, they're going to be massively assured of themselves, obviously, but their confidence is going to be so strong. They're going to believe in everything that they say and do, and they're going to trust themselves, which means they're going to have trusted themselves with you. They're going to have listened to their instincts. They're going to be following through with their instincts by being with you. And so any trust issues that you might have, anything that you're concerned about, this should be dissolved by this card. The person has put all their trust by saying yes to being with you. And so your issues need to kind of take a back seat in that regard, because it's going to take a lot for them. They may have struggled themselves in the past, but where they've gone through and where they've got to now makes them feel like they can trust their instincts, and when it comes to you, they're going to. So overall, this partner here is going to bring some shakings into your life. They are going to change things irrevocably. Something is going to come from outside of the way that you're living and break things down. I'm not saying it's going to feel good. I'm not saying that's going to feel good at all. However, what this does is it breaks down your barriers. It breaks down the things that are not benefiting you. And as we see from the previous cards, with the confidence and the looking into the future and the bringing the sunshine into your life, it may be that these all touch on some very firm barriers that you have, and this person that's going to come into your life is going to break them down. It's going to be a bit painful, but ultimately it means you get to start again. It means you get to start fresh with new possibilities and excitement, with somebody who's quite far down their path of growing. So whilst the tarot card can be a bit shocking and scary in regards to this person that's going to come into your life, I would say that it's a positive in the sense that it's a chance for something new. But whilst you're looking out for all these qualities, be aware that they're going to touch on things for you and that you might find them a little bit difficult. Okay. Hello. So you picked the green fluorite. Green fluorite is a great stone for healing. I'm just bringing just a lovely, calm, very kind healing to ourselves and to our souls. So let's have a look at the characteristics of somebody that you're going to have in your life. So what do we have? We have perseverance. So this person is going to have some really strong energy that shows that they can pretty much get through anything and have got through anything. They are going to be carrying some burdens, but those burdens are kind of the proof of what they've gone through and how they've come out the other side of it. They're also going to be impressive people. Their strength is going to be impressive. The force around them is going to be impressive. And that's a really exciting personality trait to have. They're also going to be looking for simplicity. Having this energy means that they've gone through a lot of stuff, and they're going to be wanting something that's going to bring a level of simplicity that's going to be different. They're not looking to have to go through something again. They are going to want something that is going to feel comfortable, feel easy, feel positive, and is going to add to their lives. They don't want it to be hard anymore. They don't want it. They want a calming, beautiful person in their lives, and that person is going to be you. They're bringing lightness into your life, and again, that's part of the perseverance part of them. They're bringing lightness. they're bringing joy, and that part of that is because of the simplicity of them, the simplest of their ways. They may be blunt, they may be to the point even, they may be firm in their boundaries to hold on to the fact of what they want simply wise, but maybe that's going to be beneficial for you, because maybe you could do with some simplicity. And that will bring this lightness of self, this lightness in your day-to-day living, and in what you can achieve together. You can achieve lightness together. And I don't necessarily mean lightness as in weight, but also lightness as in bringing light to the world, which is super exciting. Oh, they're also kind of a leadership, and that's not surprising. They would have a little bit of dominance about them with the perseverance, the things they've gone through. To have dominance is not surprising, because in order to get through hardships and to be firm in your boundaries, you do need to be kind of dominant. So expect somebody that maybe is a little bit firm in a way that maybe you're not 100% comfortable with at first. People with boundaries can be a bit off-putting. They can be kind of scary to us, to everyone, because you're like, hang on a minute, they're quite, you do something that seems not that big a deal, and they're like, oh, you've crossed the boundary here, please don't. And that can feel very almost off-putting. However, this leadership, this strength is really going to benefit your life, because once you're in their lives, that leadership becomes like your tool too, that you can help, you can learn from them, but also you can use that leadership as your tool to benefit you in everyday life, down to simple things like complaining about things to much more important subjects like child rearing and dealing with schools or difficult situations, anything like that. This leadership role is going to be really important. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Okay, we have the High Priest, intent and create. So this person really is going to be focused on building something, and that makes sense. Again, with the perseverance and simplicity, they have their goals, they know what they want, and they want to bring you along for the ride. So if you're the kind of person that kind of doesn't know what they want, or is like kind of happy to go with the flow, this person is going to be really beneficial to you, because what they're going to want ultimately is you. What they're going to want is to build life with you, and what they're going to want is to create amazing things in the world. This is part of this light, bringing light into the world. It may be babies, it may be building communities, it may be building trusts, it may be building finances, and being knowledgeable about so many things that you're beneficial to the whole world. This person is going to be having that in abundance. Ooh. The Oracle card, wait for the important information. That's super interesting. So this gives me, like, this person is going to have important, like, downloads. I don't really like that word, but this person is going to gain so much in the short period of time that you know them. They're going to gain information that's going to kind of feel like it comes from nowhere. And I don't mean information about like, oh, suddenly they can read Japanese. I mean spiritual information, personal information, growth, development, all of those things. It's going to come, and it's going to come whilst you already know them, and it's going to be wildly exciting for both of yous. And let's see where we are. Oh, and we have this card. So it's interesting because these whole cards here, they feel kind of like somebody who is already kind of comfortable. They're not unhappy with their life. Meeting you is going to be a bonus to their life. But ultimately, they're going to recognize something that they didn't realize that they really wanted. And this is this kind of 10 of Cups, happy ever after kind of vibe. They're ultimately going to want the family. They're going to want the children. They're going to be perhaps more traditional than they thought they wanted to be. But part of that is going to be this lightness, this creativity, and this download that this person is going to receive that's going to change them in a very fundamental way. And that might be what leads to this. but all around, this person is a super exciting person to get to know. Hello there. So you have picked Goldstone. Goldstone is a great stone. It's to do with ambition and drive and passion, and it's a really great stone to bring like fieriness into our lives. So let's have a look at the person, the partner that you're going to bring into your own life next. Okay, so this person is going to bring a large element of teamwork, which I love. I love this because quite often in relationships, we view it as two people coming together and with all of their differences, they have to struggle along to figure out how to make it work. And we often forget that the really important part of relationships is that it is a team. It's not two separate people trying to make something run along together. It's two people with same goals, same, same on the same side, that are really going to be pushing together for what they want out of life. And so this person is going to be mega into the teamwork, cooperation. They are going to be helpful. They're going to be beneficial in all areas of life, home life, work life. They're going to be really focused on being a great partner, because they want to feel the same in return. They want to feel like part of a team. They don't want to feel like you're on opposite sides fighting a battle. They want to feel like that they're loved and that they are respected for what they bring to the relationship. Oh, they are determined too. They are determined to have that, and that's great. Determination, steely determination, is a part of getting your goals met in life, and being goal orientated is one of the, I think, best things to have in a relationship. And matching goals is one of the best things to have in a relationship. So the goals, of course, can be, get married, have kids, buy a house, car, dog, whatever. But the goals can also be far-reaching, more far-reaching than that. They can be, start a business. They can be set up a retreat. They can be building community relationships. They can be, they can be literally changing the world. Determination and teamwork will take you far, and having somebody with these characteristics is going to be really beneficial for you in your life, because wow, who doesn't want to be around somebody that has those characteristics? We also have authority. Ooh, okay, so there might be an element here, a little bit of a dominant element here, but I wouldn't say like it's an aggressive kind of authority. I would say more that it's kind of a, just spoken with knowledge. When you speak words of power that are spoken with knowledge, it can be irrefutable. And this person that you need to meet is going to have that kind of quiet authority. It's going to have that kind of knowledge, that sense of self that's just going to be attractive. Because who doesn't want to know somebody that knows what they need out of life, that understands themselves, that understands their place in the world and wants to build on that. I think that's an amazingly great characteristic to have. An invention as well. Wow. Okay, so this person is just going to be lit up all over with purpose, because invention is obviously, you can create things with inventioning, being an inventor, but it can be thought invention, it can be relationship invention, it can be community, it can be all of the important things that help drive us. And this person here is going to have determination, is going to have teamwork, authority, invention. It feels very much like this would be the best possible person to have at your back. You're having a bad day, you've got a bad problem, they're going to invent a solution for you. You are struggling with how to get something done or to deal with a situation with a friend. They're going to have an authoritative opinion on it that's going to make you feel safe and secure and good. They're going to be determined to help you, and they're going to want to, every part of the way, help you achieve what you want to achieve. So this person is a top-notch potential partner. So what else is going on for them? Protection, guardian, drop your shields. So this is super interesting because this makes so much sense with the other cards they have. This person is going to be your protection. You're going to want to let go of your barriers, the things that we keep up to defend ourselves because of, you know, previous negative experience. This person is bringing those barriers down for you, and beautifully so, in the kindest, most loving, most respectful ways. They're not coming to knock you down, to not build you back up again. They're coming to show you that there is a different way of doing things. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Absolutely, this makes so much sense here. So this person is going to want you to be really in touch with your emotional self. So that means that they are going to be in touch with their emotional self, and that's massively important in any relationship. And emotional maturity, I mean, I talk about emotional maturity all the time, but emotional maturity in relationships is so underrated, because without emotional maturity, you can't be a good team player. Without emotional maturity, you can't grow together. And without emotional maturity, you can't let your defenses down. So this person is emotionally mature, but also understands where you're going to be at in your life. And what do we get at the end? Okay, so the end of this is somebody who's going to bring victory into your life, is going to bring, you know, it's kind of, you're going to have the kind of relationship that people are going to look at and go, wow, that's the kind of relationship I always wanted for myself. This person is going to help build you up so much. This person is going to bring so much energy and just have your back in the best of ways, that it's going to reflect in all parts of your life, and that you are going to feel this kind of level of like public victory, public, you know, cheering. Your friends are going to be like, yes, wow, what an amazing person you found. Your family is going to love them. Everyone is going to be so happy with this relationship. So I look forward to this for you.